to see you. I'm sorry it's been so long. Oh, my game, of course. I have been having an interesting time with my daughter, so I have not been able to film as much as I want, but it is 12:30 here, and she is finally asleep, so Mama gets to do a little bit of work. So as you can see from my last video, I filled in this whole top row here since then. I'm just working on it without filming, because sometimes it is difficult to get filming in, and I apologize for that. I try to do as much as I can, but as you can tell, Mom Brain has taken over. If anyone watched my last video, I did not realize that I edited it in the wrong order. I actually took two videos and I put the second one first and the first one second. So yeah, that was interesting when I went back and looked at it. So I'm so sorry for everybody who watched that and was a little confused. So I am not going to do a very long one today, just because it is so late, and I do want to get just a little bit of work done while Isla is sleeping. So I did have a question on one of my videos, or on my last video I think, about this pen that I'm using. So I will show it. So this is, and I've seen it several times. I took the end out. I don't know if I still have the end in here. I have the end in the other one that I haven't opened. But this is a QuikStik. See if I can get in there. QuikStik Precision Pickup and Placement Tool. The other end here actually has a thing that sticks out about this far, and one end is really pointy and the other end kind of looks like a little spatula, and it really helps to like pick up ones when you place them incorrectly, which is great, but I took it out and then lost it. But I have another one that I haven't opened yet, so maybe on my next one I'll show that portion of it. But this is really cool. This is a cartridge. This is actually wax inside here, like you would use like the regular red wax, like this. This is actually that inside already, and you just, when it's in here, you just kind of twist it a little tighter, and it pushes the wax up to the top here and like fills it in. So it's kind of, and I had a hard time getting used to how much to use, because if you use too much of it, it does actually stick to the diamonds and it stays there and it's hard to get off. But so I just, you see a little, I don't know if I can't see it too well. See a little bit sticking out there on the end, and that is just like the red wax, so it's already preloaded in here, which is really nice. You don't have to keep going back and trying to, you know, fill up your pen. But I actually took the end out because I found it was just so long, it felt kind of cumbersome in my hands. So anyways, we'll go ahead and start just a little bit here. I'm sorry if you hear a little bit of air conditioner. It has been muggy here in Washington State lately, and so we have the air conditioner running at night right now. So, oh, it looks like I did not mark those off when I did them before. So, alright, so we are going to start with 798. I'm hoping soon that I can actually kind of skip up a little bit in the pattern and start working on the cat itself. As much as, you know, fun as I'm having with this, I'd like to jump back and forth. The blue is getting a little bit difficult to keep doing, but that's okay. I mean, that's what happens. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and just get a little bit done tonight. So how is everybody doing? How was everybody's 4th? We had an okay 4th. It was our daughter's first, so the fireworks scared her a bit. Well, more than a bit. She was screaming. So that was unfortunate. But, you know, that's what happens with babies, so... you know, they have to learn to like those things as they get older. And this was the first year that my son actually enjoyed the fireworks, which was nice. See, this is the problem, the only problem I do have. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming out like too much around the edges, and so like it just makes a mess sometimes if you push it too hard. So I sometimes just pull off a little bit and kind of smush it back down. That's the only like real downfall I've found with this pen so far. So far I really like it. Oh, okay, so update on Miss Isla. So she is 7.5 months old now, and she is incredibly advanced. She has been wanting to stand. Like when we hold her, she would not want to lay down like a normal baby, pretty much since the day she was born. And now she is crawling, full on crawling. She sits up unassisted completely. Like she can bring herself from laying down to sitting up all on her own, without anyone helping her. And she can pull herself from sitting to standing, like if she's like holding the couch. And then the other day she decided that that's the only other thing I don't like about that. Sometimes it gets stuck on the canvas if it's too much. So sometimes I go back and forth between this pen and the other pen. It is convenient to not have to go back and forth with wax, but you know, sometimes convenience isn't everything. So, but anyway, so the other day she decided to start scooting herself like along the couch. Like she'd stand holding the side of the couch and just kind of walk along the side of the couch. And she's only 7 months old. It is insane. Her doctor today, when I told him this, was just completely just flabbergasted with it. He was like, she's, you know, that's not something that's normal. He's like, you know, there's lots of babies that are advanced, but you know, in general, it's not something you see. So, you know, that it makes me happy to hear that she's like that. See, I hate that. It's okay. It'll fix itself. It does make me happy to hear that she is advanced, because our son is, you know, he's autistic and he develops things slower. And so it does make me happy to see that she, you know, it may not have those same issues that he had. So that does make me a little bit happy. But it scares me at the same time, because she's trying to grow up so fast, and I just, you know, you can't stop it. I can't put weights on her, you know, on her head or something to keep her from growing, but it does make me a little sad that she's just getting so big so fast. Okay, so I'm only gonna do these two, I think, right now, today. It's not much, just a couple hundred today. I might do another one tomorrow, if Isla lets me. Sometimes it's easier to not film and just work on it, because she will be, you know, in the living room with me, and she's making a lot of noise, or she's watching Cocomelon, or my son's running around crazy, so I apologize. I'm trying to film as much as I can so you guys can, you know, you guys can follow me on this journey. It's just, it can be very difficult sometimes, but that's okay. Okay, so another, like, life update thing, I guess. I am super excited. You know, a lot of, you know, other parents that I know that we go to the Y here, our local Y, and but I know a lot of other parents that haven't been able to go simply because of the pandemic and childcare got shut down. And so, you know, if somebody's not watching your kids, then you can't go and work out. Well, our Y is opening. They actually opened today, but Isla had a doctor's appointment, so we weren't able to go today. But tomorrow we are going, and I am so excited just to get out of the house for a bit myself. You know, have some kid-free time and just work out, and that is huge for me. I very much enjoy that time, so it's gonna be very, very nice tomorrow. Alright, so apparently tonight is not my night with this pen. Some days are better than others. I don't hit it on the canvas and everything over and over again, but apparently I'm just too tired to deal with it today. So I am just going to go to our handy dandy regular wax pen. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so another thing I was gonna ask, you know, this channel is slowly gaining followers, which I am so happy about, so thankful for. You know, I'm so glad there's more people out there like me that love this silly craft and want to watch, you know, a fellow diamond painting lover work on their project. But I want to know what you guys want to talk about. I had some other videos I did a long time ago that were me working on a different diamond painting that I actually never finished because it got a little difficult for me to get done during the school year and things, and then I ended up actually just giving it to my best friend to finish, which she's very happy about. So, you know, that all worked out in the end. But during those videos, sometimes I did this thing where I would. There's that wax all over that. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little distracted here. There we go. There's leftover wax all over it. I don't like that. Alright, so I did this thing where I read these, like, it was like journal prompts, basically. It was like, I had this book that was like 200 things to write about or something like that. And so, like, I would go through it and I would choose something randomly, and I would make, you know, that our top, or, you know, subject of conversation for a while, and then, and then we would, you know, pick something else after a few minutes, and so on and so forth. And so if that's something that you guys, you know, would like to do as well, and you can learn a little bit about me, we can, you know, go back and forth together. You guys can send me things in the comments, things like that too. I really want to make this interesting for you guys. I don't want to just, you know, ramble about stuff you guys don't care about. So, you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do, I still have that same book, that 200 prompt writing prompt book. So we can do that still. If you guys want to do that, that would be cool. But just let me know and we'll go from there. I want this to be fun and interactive. I want to get to know, you guys. I want you guys to get to know me. So I want us to have fun in this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did get a comment on a Facebook group that I'm on, a diamond painting Facebook group, that somebody said it drove them crazy watching my video because I use the single placer, that I don't use the multi-placer end. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I just don't like the multi-placer. I don't, I know that how I place them with the single placer is nowhere near perfect. But I feel like when I try to use the multi-placer, they are all sorts of out of whack. So, I don't use it because I don't want to mess it up. And, I felt bad. I didn't know what to say to her because I get it. Especially people who do this craft, and they do know that you use the multi-placer, it makes things a lot faster, but I don't know what to say, but other than, I'm just trying to make it look as good as I can, and that's the only way I really know how to do that. So I am so tired tonight. I'm like, my hand's getting stuck to the canvas over and over again, so I'm definitely only doing this little bit tonight because I am exhausted. So our whole state has been, I wouldn't really call it locked down because we've had things open and stuff for most of the pandemic, so I wouldn't necessarily call us locked down, but our state was not fully open until the end of June. And so, our pool wasn't open, which was a bummer to my son. I felt so bad. But it's finally open. So we went to the pool today as a family. And he was just so happy. We live in an apartment. And so we have a pool and a hot tub and all that. And he was so happy. He was jumping in and out, and I didn't realize it, but he had pretty much taught himself to swim last year. And he was so proud. He was just showing us all, look, I can swim, I can swim. It was so adorable. So I'm very thankful that that's open now and something that we can do so that we're not just stuck in the house for this summer like we were last summer. I'm sure that, hit everybody hard. But our poor kids, not just mine, but, everybody's being stuck at home for over a year. I feel so bad for them. Especially like the special needs kids like my son, who don't really understand what's going on. Like, I mean, he gets it. He gets somewhat that, like, people are sick, so we can't be around. Sorry guys, I'm distracted again. We can't be, around people like we used to be. He kind of understands that, but, like, he doesn't, it's almost like he doesn't understand why that matters for him, like, okay, but I'm fine, kind of thing, so, I feel so bad for him this whole last year. He's just wanted to be around people and around other kids, and he's a very social kid. That's the part of autism that he didn't get. He's a very social kid. He likes to talk to people and, be around people and other kids, and he grew up with, aunts and uncles all over the place, so, he's always been around people, and so this last year has just been so awful for him. And so I was very happy for us to go to the pool and see some of our neighborhood friends. And Jackson was very, very happy to play with his friends today. And he does not know it yet, but he loves going to the Y, so he is going to freak out when I tell him that we're going to the Y tomorrow. It is going to be Isla's first time like a daycare kind of thing, so I am a tad bit nervous about that, I'm not going to lie. But I'm sure she'll do fine. Getting there, guys. So I am going to apologize ahead of time. My next couple of videos, just to keep it going so that you guys can keep seeing that there's progress going, are probably going to be like my last video, where I just do like a little bit of an intro and then I just record with music over it. I promise this time I will record in the right order, or edit in the right order. I feel so bad about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like potentially too some people who might have subscribed and followed and had fun with us probably didn't, because they saw that and was like, wow, that was backwards, that was awful. So yeah. I will make sure that I do it correctly next time. But you know, some more of my videos may have to be like that, just so that we can keep moving forward, that we can keep going, you guys can keep seeing what's going on. Because I do like to do work after the kids have gone to bed, and sometimes that's when I get to watch my shows and documentaries and stuff, and so that might be how we spend our time, is that I'm working and watching a documentary and filming. So we will see. Okay, let's do this so I don't get lost. One. Stop it. Static cling, man. That is really a nightmare sometimes. Okay. Thought I was wrong there for a second. Okay. 1, 2. Should I put those apart? Okay. 2, 2, 1. And that's it for that color. Look at that, guys. We're almost done. Mama is going to bed. I'm exhausted. Isla is not doing fantastically sleeping. She is up a few times a night. So, sometimes any bit of sleep I can get is better than nothing. So. I'm just going to go into this one because there's only 2. Okay. And that one is 800, which is over here. So I am loving the blue, but I definitely want to get into some other colors. Have some more fun. Alright, look at that, guys. We got just a couple done. That's right about 200, so it's not a lot for tonight, but that's okay. We got Got a little bit of work done, got a little bit of chat done. Let's see what we're looking at here. So I'm going to pick one of the regular colors I use. Can't really show you the whole pattern, but I just kind of want to see where we actually start. Okay, so all this green is where the blue is, and in here is where we're going to start the cat. So here in just a few, this down here is going to be the bottom of the cat. So we're going to get, see it all the way over here, all this is all cat. So it's not going to be too much longer. We are, it doesn't look like much, but this is a lot so far. So far we've done 4,700, so, but out of 163,000. So we've still got a long way to go, but I hope you guys are so far enjoying this journey. I certainly am, and I will try to film more often. Like I said, it may end up being videos where it's just music in the background. If you guys are okay with that, then I will do lots more videos. I will do 15-minute videos every, couple of days. If, that's all I get is 15 minutes to work on it. That way, you guys can keep seeing progress. So, yet again, the baby, just in case you guys want to see, she's so funny. She sleeps with her butt in the air. But alright guys, that went all shaky. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful week, and hopefully in just a couple days I'll be able to see you guys again. Bye!